Show me there's still hope. Make my wish come true. Let darkness fade to light. Show me there's still hope. Show me it's not over. Battles we can win. Our struggle lies within. We will live to meet love. Will we live to breathe at
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Tuesday Night Speedrunning here on the Nikapi stream. It's been a week, a little over a week since my last stream. I've been on holiday, but we're back with one more Metal Gear Solid 1 stream before Delta next week. Woo! Hey, Benson. And hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well. Hey, Jane. Just setting up live split because I hadn't gotten around to. I only decided today that I was just gonna jump back in and do the game. Easy, normal and hard difficulty runs, because they're pretty easy to do, to just sort of crack out. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna be doing. So I don't believe I still have I might well. Oh, hey, Cosmic.
Something happened to me last Thursday when I was driving home. I had a couple of miles to go. I looked up and saw a glowing orange object in the sky to the east.
To the east, to the east, to the east, to the east, to the... Sorry. Right. Clear history. Clear times. And additional info. Run. Normal difficulty. Rank should be... I can't remember what rank normal is when you complete a normal run of. What's the go on pop quiz? What is the usual rank you would get for a normal speed run of Metal Gear Solid? Any guesses? Hey, Bidson's reordered Delta. Nice. There is Falcon. So rank is going to be Falcon. There we go. And save splits as PC 2000 normal Falcon. Nice. All right. Hopefully that's it. Hopefully we are now good to go. I just need to get everything in the right place, make sure the controller's working, push the button that makes the game appear on OBS. There it is. And yeah, looks like we're good to go. Alrighty. Let's whippy swap on over. All right. Cool. Yep, we are in. We are ready to go. I got a couple of little bits to mention tonight, but we'll talk about those later. We'll get into a run. And yeah, I'm just gonna jump straight into this normal run. There shouldn't be anything too difficult or about it. It should be pretty straightforwards. It is the thing. Normal and hard difficulties don't really get looked at because there's not much to them. Like normal is just easy, but a little more difficult. But like barely anything changes. So nobody runs normal because you might as well just run easy. And hard, whereas hard is the where's your chin? Right here, my friend, under the beard. And hard is just an easier version of extreme. So, you know, nobody runs hard because if you're going to run hard, you might as well run extreme and run the hardest difficulty. Nobody runs normal because you might as well run easy and run the fastest difficulty. And then nobody runs very easy because very easy is jank. So we're going to jump straight into this normal run, see how we get on. I do have a very old PB of this. I don't have the splits for it anymore. But I did have splits on speedrun.com, but they're all gone since splits.io disappeared. So I'm currently 19th on the leaderboard. This is from 4 years ago. February 2021 was the last time I ran this category. And I had a time of 39 minutes and 26 seconds. So that's what we're aiming to beat. 3, 2, 1, go. So no very easy shenanigans. No, you know, we don't have anything to worry about with things like, you know, the area reloader. You can see the area reloader doesn't even work because I've not got it switched on. I'm using a different controller setup. Bum bum. Bum, 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 bum. And we get straight into alert farming. Oh, that guard's all the way... How does that guard get all the way over here? That was interesting. I don't know quite why he went all the way over there, but he did. So that's 2 alerts. That's 3 alerts. Bum bum. Bum 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 bum. Where'd he go? Okay. I believe that should be 4 alerts. My life split's over here. Oh. Whoops. Try that again. Lost concentration for a second there and just sort of wandered around. That's 5 alerts. I think that's all I'm going to be able to get. Yeah, because there's the Jeremy Blaustein credit. So I'm just going to have to be a bit careful and make sure that I definitely get extra alerts in this run. Snake in position for some posing. I think it might be a little too far forwards. Hopefully that's good. Oh, we get a right arm. That's good, isn't it? And we're in. So for the most part, normal plays out exactly the same way as easy difficulty. There's no real difference between the two. Yak. Ow! I got shot. I forgot to close Steam before I started the run. So of course, as soon as I push the PlayStation button to, oh well, thank you, Rorschach. As soon as I push the PlayStation button to equip my chaff grenades, Steam popped up over the top of my game. Not the cleverest thing. How you doing, buddy? JN, by the way, you need to don't forget to let me know a sound effect that you want playing when you say hi for the first time. For those who don't know, at the very end, just as Thursday, not last Thursday, Thursday before, just before that stream end, just as that stream ended, just as that stream ended, JN redeemed Become a VIP. Which was pretty cool. So yeah, literally, like I was just about to sort of switch everything off, and then all of a sudden, just drop it to me in a DM in Discord. And we are captured. Dropping me in Discord's easy, and I might even be able to set it up tonight during the stream. As I say, I would take a little bit out just to chat about a couple of bits. I did make a post on the Discord server earlier today, but it is worth mentioning some of it. Stuff's happening. I am so busy at the moment. It is crazy. In fact, I can easily set it up. It's really easy to do. I do need to have a go at that. So you use the headless scope glitch, and then you like make your stun grenades disappear, and that gives you infinite stun grenades, which is really cool. And you have infinite stun grenades for the rest of the game. Which is going to, because since we're in here doing nothing, it is going to be useful at some point. It means we don't have to go out of our way to get more stun grenades, but they're not exactly that far out of the way, which is why it's never really been a problem before. Right, into torture. Take sort of bugs out because of the minimal install. And here we go again. She took my clothes. Right, again, we just have to wait. We can't do the weapon glitch here now because we haven't got any grenades now. But the reason why it works and gives you infinite for the rest of the game is because you have your weapons taken off you and then you go get them back. And yeah, I've been following along the stuff on the server about it. Lots of people coming up with some really weird and wacky stuff, but none of it actually useful for speedrunning, which is always the case. Particularly in MGS1, it happens so often. These really weird things get discovered, and then we find that they're not actually useful. Trying to remember to remembering to try and GME with the controller because it's a bit easier. Oh yeah, I mentioned about JM becoming a VIP. You can see it. You can see it right there. I haven't in a while. I went back to... I did go back to Extreme for a little bit to try and learn Big Boss. And I started off just doing some Extreme runs. I just kept failing. So I kind of... Eventually I was like, yeah, I'm not actually having a lot of fun with this. Right, we needed that. Beautiful. Oh, nice. It is. Oof. Well, hey, bum 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 bow.
A message from SGT Deagle, who has now subscribed on Twitch for 23 months. Hi.
Thanks, Deagle. Hi. And I forgot to try and elevator swim, because of course I did. I always forget to elevator swim.
Liquid. Snake. Did you like my
Sunglasses.
sunglasses? Oh, you'd point a weapon at your own brother?
Didn't work. What were you trying to do? Resub into high. There is a slight delay between them. Oh, thank you. I did have a great holiday. Thank you. Yeah, we went to Hailing Island for a week.
Gentlemen.
Now, you see, ladies and gentlemen, Hailing Island is a small island off the bottom coast of the United Kingdom. And what you got to understand about Hailing Island, ladies and gentlemen, is there's just one bridge that connects Hailing Island to the mainland. So the traffic there can get a little bit hectic. And but there is also a ferry that that you can get between the bottom end of Hailing Island back to Portsmouth. But what you have to understand about that, ladies and gentlemen, is that you can't put a car on it. It's only foot passengers and bikes. Oh, your message said hi, but didn't... Oh, right. You wanted your... I got you. Hi, Meryl. Shit, I forgot to throw a grenade. Shit, I've completely fudged this up. Okay, that slowed me down a little bit, but that worked. What's my beef with, ladies and gentlemen? It was a whole thing last stream. I went on a big tangent about all of the different like streamers and YouTubers who were being cancelled this year. And I went on a big tangent about Mutaha from Some Ordinary Gamers, about how he always uses the phrase "ladies and gentlemen," and it annoys the hell out of me. Yeah, first try Boba Skip. I am living the best life ever because I beat the video game. I am living the best life ever because I am out of the stairwell of shame. I am the best at video games. I figured that deserved Deserved a weird version of the song, considering. Thanks. I also felt that deserved a clip. God damn it, Nick. Learn to do it differently. Right, I'm on 9 alerts at the moment, so I don't think I need to worry about getting another one. You're right, that probably was the most cursed boba skip you've ever seen. I'm pretty proud of that. I thought that was good. Nice. Well, you may have noticed this in this normal run that I'm doing. You may have already noticed that nothing has changed. Nothing is different. Okay, that didn't work. Okay, I did actually go into GME there. That was weird. So yeah, you may have already noticed that nothing has changed about this normal run so far. That is about to change because we're about to fight. That is about to change because we're about to fight Raven. I'm pretty sure we now have to use more grenades. So I think it's something like 10 grenades on easy. It's a few more. G'day, Irish Wolf TV. Irish Wolf TTV. Also, has everyone got Gamescom opening night live on a different open on a different monitor? I don't. I was watching a little bit of it before we started. Also, I went and watched some of the trailers that I'd already missed. I watched since Blues isn't here. We can talk about that. We can talk about the trailer, the teaser trailer for Fallout Season 2. It has only just started, so... Oh shit, he's over here, isn't he? Two. One, 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 two. I forgot that he starts in different locations on different difficulties. This isn't going to be. I'm not going to just do one run of each of normal and hard. Once I've done one run of normal, I'll do another one because there's clearly bits that I've missed or forgotten about. So yeah, every single difficulty, Raven starts in a slightly different location. It's only that on easy, well, very easy and easy are considered the same. There's nothing different about very easy and easy as far as like enemies and shit is concerned. The difference with very easy and easy is just like the gun and shit like that. It's a good job I did that. I'm actually I'm short one alert. Now I've got enough alerts. Yeah, I'm glad I had that one spare stun grenade. I mean, that's the thing. I originally this week I was gonna jump back into all bosses, and like do get back into all bosses today, then like do some proper attempts at runs of all bosses on Thursday. And then obviously next week we're on to Delta. But I've had to cancel this Thursday stream. I've got one of the events that I'm working with has got a staff meeting, and I have to be in attendance because they want to go through like all the tech and stuff like that, and it's like the only time everyone's free. And there's a bomb. There's the PAL key though. So not a great PAL key, but yeah. So yeah, this Thursday stream is cancelled. Unfortunately, I'm not able to move it either, because the only opportunity to move it would either be tomorrow, like one day. Friday I can't move it to because my parents are coming for the bank holiday weekend. So none over the weekend. I can't do on Friday. And if I do a stream tomorrow night, then I've got literally no time to get anything sorted. You know, it's my one free evening of getting anything done before my parents come. So, yeah, unfortunately, I can't move it. All right, PAL key numero uno. Whoops, that was not my intention, but oh well. So yeah, I've been talking for ages about potentially wanting to, you know, to learn a new speed run. I still want to learn a new Metal Gear run. It's been, what was the last new Metal Gear run that I learned? And I don't mean like learning like big boss rank on this, or you know, MGS3 character. I think the last game I would have learned, if you can count it, would be Snake Eater 3D, but I don't really count it because it's just 3 again. So it's probably... What was the last new Metal Gear I learned? Ghost Babel? I'm at a loss. I'm at a loss what the last new Metal Gear game I learned was. It's going to be something like Ghost Babel, Survive. Maybe Metal Gear 2? Yep, we are now on the... Oh, sorry, you meant for MGS4. It's funny how multiple games have big waiting times. Yeah, Eastern Europe puts me off wanting to learn Metal Gear Solid 4. There's a lot of stuff that puts me off wanting to learn Metal Gear Solid 4. Metal Gear Solid 4 is not great as a speed game. Oh, wrong way. Ground Zero, I love Ground Zeroes. So at some point I'd like to get back into Ground Zeroes again and just give it another crack, because it's been quite a while since I've touched Ground Zeroes. I do want to learn Phantom Pain because I love Ground Zero so much. I should also, you know, it's the same engine and the same movement and stuff like that. So I know I'll really enjoy Phantom Pain eventually. It's just, you know, it's just the time commitment. I think I know how I can find out. Every time I go to that guard, I end up kicking him. Damn it! I'm trying to do the cheeky one step. So with skating, you equip and unequip the weapon that you're carrying to reset Snake's animation, stop him from ever putting his foot down. and over that like one bit of grating, you can unequip and equip again once and get over it without making a footstep. It's just the timing has to be like spot on. I used to be able to do it really well, but it's been a while. Yeah, I think the way of me finding, apart from like going through my speedrun.com history and like finding out when I submitted, which isn't ideal, I think the better way would be to look at my YouTube uploads, because I always upload a video. Grab that now, actually. I always upload a video of whatever I've learned, so it'll be whatever the last one is. Because actually, I don't think I ever submitted a Snake Eater 3D run. I should probably go back to those. I either need to go back to Snake Eater 3D and actually submit and just do it, get it over and done with. Oh, I did buy it. I did buy it since it came to Steam. I already had the GOG version for free, but we know that the GOG version isn't as up to date as the Steam version, so I did buy it. Yeah, so I either need to actually just do a run of Snake Eater 3D and call it a day, or actually go back to the streams that I did, because I've still got the stream. The stream VODs don't ever disappear. It's the advantage of streaming on YouTube as well, and screen stream, and then just rip that VOD and just say, right, that's it. I've done it. I'm on the board. It's a bit cheeky, but I think it's. I'm gonna have a look at. Since I'm gonna be waiting in here for it. I say there's things like there's the main reason why I haven't. Oh, that's good. I'm glad they finally got around to updating it. I don't think for normal difficulty I need to go and grab any extra items, like any extra chaff grenades or anything. Chaff grenades, any extra stinger. So the main reason why I haven't learned any new Metal Gears is because I've done other things. Like I learned Foxhound rank for MGS3. I did so much of the end of last year was taken up with the Master Collection Pentology or Quintology, whatever I ended up calling it. And then Snake Eater 3D. So I've learned a lot of stuff for games that I've already done. I just haven't gone, I haven't actually learned a brand new Metal Gear from scratch. The next one will be Delta now. And now, whether you see that as, are you just learning 3 again? I don't think that'll be the case, because it's going to be very different. I have learned other games since I learned Pokemon Leaf Green. Heidi only found out the other day that I ran Leaf Green. I ran a Pokemon game, just like because I mentioned it. I mentioned it to my neighbor's son. My neighbor lives next door. His son and there's some other kids in the area who all play outside on the grassy area outside my house. And he was like boasting to me about, oh, this is my favorite Pokemon, and this is the best Pokemon, and this. And I think he must be about 6 or 7. It's like, this is the best Pokemon. No one can ever beat this Pokemon. And I just said to him, I beat Pokemon Fire Red with just a Squirtle. And I told Heidi about it, and she was like, "What do you mean? You've speedrun Pokemon?" I was like, "Yeah, I speedrun Pokemon last year." She's like, "Did you?" I was like, "Yeah." I did a whole several weeks of streaming of it. I was like, "Oh, I never knew that." GTS Big Boss, I never got past the tank. I know the trick. I know how you do it. I just never got past it. So I never got any further. I don't believe there's anything really else to Big Boss after that. As long as you don't get alerts and shit, you take out guards non-lethally. It really is just the tank. I mean, all the Pokemon were you even born. The worst part is whatever Pokemon he was saying, I didn't know what it was. I didn't have a clue. It's like, yeah, I don't know what that is. I got up to Generation 3 and then stopped. Zoom. I did start Gen 4. I started, I want to say Platinum. I actually own a copy of Platinum on DS. I started it, but I really struggled to get into it. When you say 251, are you saying 251 is the best, or is like what you would rank the in? I have played Soul Silver. So I've played the Soul Silver was generation was Soul Silver Gen 5 or Gen 4? Obviously it was Gen 2, but it's with but off the back of Gen 5. Whoops. YouTube quality is too low. Oh, I haven't GME'd. Whoops. I'll have a give me a minute and I'll have a look. Oh, bloody normal difficulty with its extra. Look at that bloody tiniest little bit of health left. This is pretty much it for normal difficulty. The only real differences between normal and easy, at least for any percent, is the bosses take a little bit longer and Raven's on the right instead of the left. That's it. There's no other difference between easy and normal as far as any percent is concerned. When you get to all bosses, it's a little bit different. I'm gonna, oh no, that's muting. No, that works. Okay. Oh, I lost it right at the end there. Nearly perfect. And so with minimal install, we don't lose Meryl's line there. Meryl still speaks her line. It must be one of the lines that has to get put back in. All right, we're nearly done. Bah! Bah, bah. Yeah, I'd probably say Soul Silver is my favorite Pokemon game. just so good. I've always had a soft spot for Gen 2. It was like on Game Boy, the original Gen 2 was the one I played the most. I started with Gen 1, but Gen 2 obviously was a massive upgrade. So yeah, for me, Soul Silver was just like amazing. So it was Gen 4 that Heart Gold Soul Silver was. Oh, here's the other difference with normal. Liquid has 20 HP instead of 16, I think it is on easy. And again, his swerve, like the timing for him to swerve is slightly more aggressive. Oh, that was a fast hit. Okay, wow, he bloody stopped. I've never seen that happen. I've never seen a situation where like Liquid's like bumped into me so much that it stopped. That was weird. I guess it was just the timing of when I shot him previously made him like get right up close. I should have quickly pushed the clip button. I'll have to go back and grab that. Yeah, he freaking stopped and we drove away. Weird. All right, 35-32. That is. Let's actually have a look at speedyrun.com. 39.26 was my old PB for normal difficulty. So yes, by a good solid 4 minutes, this is a new PB. To be fair, I was never like I would have done one normal run and that was probably it. In my previous one, apparently I was 5th at that time though. I ran 80% normal off stream just to get a time logged. Yeah, I list the errors. Yeah, I usually am not bothered about running normal again. So yeah, 4-minute time save, mainly because of things like minimal install and boba skip. My old PB wouldn't have even had boba skip in it. So yeah, 4-minute time save. I'm going to move my browser over to this so you're not just looking at my neck. Oh, look at this neck. Neck. So that bumps me from, as I was 5th at the time. When I first posted this time, I was 5th on the leaderboards. I'm now 19th. But with this time of 35-32, that puts me up to a very comfortable 5th. I'm back to 5th. Puts me back where I was 4 years ago in 5th place. But again, this is because nobody runs this character. Nobody cares about normal and hard. They're just they're not interesting difficulties. So yeah, I mean, I'm going to do it again. And depending on how it goes, I might 5th RP agree. Apparently that's, or should I not? Should I just stick with this? I am only 8 seconds behind 4th. 12 seconds behind 3rd, and it's a 34x when it gets down to 1st and 2nd. So yeah, let's give this another go. Oh, look at the medal. Oh, this is so cute. So cute. You can share links, yes. Link sharing is allowed. Right, before we do it any further, I'm going to quickly look through my list of... We're trying to... If you've not been here, we're trying to work out what the last brand new Metal Gear speedrun I learned was. So not including the fact, like, I learned Metal Gear Solid 1 console for the Master Collection run, and I learned European Extreme Foxhound for MGS3. Those don't count. They weren't brand new. What was the last time I actually learned a brand new Metal Gear game? And Snake Eater 3D doesn't count because that's just Snake Eater again. So far I'm back to there's MGS3 Keratons, bingo. Metal Gear. I went back to Metal Gear in 2024, but that wasn't when I first learned Metal Gear. Because I went back to it because I was doing it in a marathon. Twin Snakes. Have I not learned a new Metal Gear game since my appearance at GDQ? October 2023 was I did some Twin Snakes. Yeah, I don't want to count Metal Gear Solid 1 console. Metal Gear Solid 1 console is there. I first started doing Metal Gear Solid 1 console runs in September 2023, so a few months after GDQ. It says whether you count that or not, because I'd already learned Metal Gear Solid 1 PC, but do you count PC and console as two separate games? I don't think I should count it. I want the last time I learned a brand new Metal Gear game that I'd not played before, that I'd not speedrun before. Zone of the Enders. I learned Zone of the Enders back in August 23. Wacky Races, July of 2023. Spyro Enter the Dragonfly. We don't talk about that one. Maybe that's the reason I haven't. Because then we get back to July of 2023. So just after my SGDQ appearance. And it is just, my YouTube channel is just full of unmetal IL, like chapter runs, full runs. So this was when I was absolutely on my massive unmetal streak. So maybe if you count unmetal as if you do count unmetal as a Metal Gear game, Vice City, I learned Vice City and all of that. Yeah, if you do count unmetal, then the answer is indeed unmetal. But if you don't count unmetal, how far? Wow, I didn't realize it's been that long since I actually picked up a brand new Metal Gear game. Holy shit, there it is. I found it. Unless there's Metal Gear Solid 3. I'm just trying to find Metal Gear Solid 3. No, there's the trilogy. There's the trilogy. There's the triple trilogy. For a moment, I thought it was 3. There's Metal Gear and Metal Gear 2. Choo Choo Charles is in there. Holy shit. The last time I learned a brand new Metal Gear game that I speedrun a game that I'd not touched at all as far as speedrunning is concerned was October of 2022 when I learned Metal Gear Survive. It has been nearly 3 years since I picked up a brand new Metal Gear game. I learned Metal Gear 2. No, Shelley. I learned Metal Gear 2 and then I learned Survive. That's crazy. I can't believe I can't believe that in all of that time, for 3 years, I've just been bouncing between different Metal Gear games, and I've been learning non-Metal Gear games as well. Because there was like, I know, I try not to bring it up, but after the fallout from MGSR, I did try to get away from Metal Gear and learn and like do a little bit of both and try and get away. So it's not that surprising, but still it is a bit surprising. Sorry, I've just seen the introduction that the JN wants for his VIP entrance. I'm gonna set that up right now. Let's I'm gonna pop on over to the other scene. Here we go. So let me just quickly do that. Luckily, if I recall correctly, setting up a VIP's entrance is really all I got to do is pop your sound file into a folder and name it after your username, and then it's done. Because the way I have walk-ons set up, it's that easy. So let me make sure that I've got this correct. In fact, I'm going to copy and paste it from Twitch. I think that's correct. I'm just gonna. You know what? I'm gonna put it all in. All of my other ones are in lowercase, so I'm gonna put them all in lowercase. Okay, JN, when you're ready, give us an exclamation mark high. And hopefully, your new VIP entrance is
construct additional pylons.
Love it. I knew it was right. Yeah, I forgot the way I have VIP walk-ons set up. I just paste the file into this one folder, name the file your username, and it's done. Oh, so there you go. If you like that, if you like the idea of having your own little walk-on, then yeah, become a VIP. It'll cost you some channel points, or you got to do something really, really good that impresses me. Yeah, most of my VIPs haven't spent channel points to get it. In fact, I don't think I've given out a VIP since I set up the channel point reward. But yeah, most of my VIPs are people who have done specific things or been like, you know, pillars of the community and stuff like that. Gamescom was whack. What have I missed then? Because I haven't managed to catch any of it. I caught like 2 minutes. They were just about to start a performance from Expedition 33, and that was when I turned off. Oh, I did watch the trailer for Batman because I had a quick look on YouTube just before I started. The rest was hentai anime games. I'm gonna have a quick look through YouTube. We're getting an anniversary edition of Age of Empires 4. Is that an update to World of Tanks or a sequel to World of Tanks? What's we got? Bloodlines 2. Is that ever coming out? 7 Deadly Sins. The Outer Worlds 2. Well, we knew that was coming. Silent Hill F. Ninja Gaiden 4 story trailer. Delta Force. Looks generic. Deadpool VR. Oh, we already knew about Deadpool VR, didn't we? Because it's Neil Patrick Harris voicing Deadpool this time. Loads. I got so many different channels that I'm subscribed to putting out the fact that Indiana Jones is coming to Switch 2 and it's getting DLC. Onimusha, Way of the Sword. That's it. Everything else I've already seen. No Genshin. Oh yeah, no 007. I'm really looking forward to the new 007 game. The moment they announced that the team behind the Hitman series were going to do the next 007, I was like, I cannot think of a better developer to do a James Bond game. Such a good such a good pairing. Give us Delta. I am still very surprised. I am still very surprised that that Delta hasn't been announced for Switch 2 yet. Considering we're a week away. We are 1 week. 1 week away from Delta. This time next week, I will either be sat here playing through Delta with you guys for the first time, getting all those keratins and all those ducks, or I'll be doing something else. Unfortunately, I did mention this on Discord. Unfortunately, there is a chance next week that I may have to cancel Tuesday's stream. I don't know for definite yet. Basically, Heidi's mum, my mother-in-law, is coming over to look after Alex because I have to be in the office. Heidi's got a doctor's appointment that she can't get out of, and she can't take Alex with her. But this is on Wednesday next week. But it's very early in the morning, so we don't know yet whether she's going to come and stay the night before, or whether she's just going to come early in the morning. Oh, happy birthday. Oh, happy birthday, JN. Way, happy birthday. I would sing happy birthday to you, but there's a happy birthday song on YouTube and Spotify that I used to sing, but every time I do it, I get a copyright freaking flag on it, which is really annoying. So I guess I'll just sing it. I just imagine there's a really jaunty happy birthday tune. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Oh, happy birthday, JNSC2. Happy birthday to you. It's when I play the backing track from Spotify or whatever. Well, hey. Wow. Solo Train.
A message
Choo-choo.
from SGT Deagle, who has just gifted 5 subs. SGT Deagle is gifting 5 tier 1 subs to Nick Green's community. They've gifted a total of 105 in the channel. Thanks, SGT Deagle. If you got a gift sub, be sure to thank them.
Oh, thank you, Deagle. And here we go. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you, JN. You're going to get that with every single one. Well, hey, happy birthday to you, JN. And they're going to be different every single time. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, JN. Well, hey, happy birthday to JN. Happy birthday. We got to keep going. Happy birthday to the birthday girl, JN. SE2. Okay, now we're done. Now we're done. Whew. I'm knackered after that. Cheers, everyone. Oh. Hey, I'm a dad. I leveled up to daddy. Daddy. I leveled up to daddy. Days of hard work. So tired every day. But I wouldn't change it for the one. My holiday was fantastic. Really enjoyed. Really enjoyed our time. We went to Hailing Island, which is just off of Portsmouth. Had a caravan. Alex's first time in a caravan. I think it was Heidi's first time in a caravan, actually. I could be wrong about that. Yeah, so the weather was lovely whilst we were there. So like we went swimming like every day. We went to the beach. There was an amusement park. We went on that for a couple of days. Alex went on his first amusement park rides. You know, they were pretty tame. You know, like the spinning swing and a carousel, and like the flying elephants. He loved it. We loved it. Yeah, just a really, 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 really nice time. Good to just spend some good quality time with my wife and son, which was really good. So yeah, I did do my best to switch off from everything. You know, I've said before that work's been a bit iffy because I didn't get the line manager promotion that I was hoping for, and I still have no idea what is happening with my role, because the only thing I get out of my director is, I want to expand your role. Right, when can do it? Tell me what you want, instead of just saying it and putting it off and letting everything else happen first. But I meet my new line manager tomorrow. We've already been messaging each other on Teams the last couple of days. It's only that tomorrow's the first day that we're both in the office. And judging by certainly the conversations we've had today, I think we're going to get on really well. I'm looking forward to meeting her. I'm looking forward to working with her. I just have to be careful, because obviously I'm not particularly happy about this situation. I don't know much about it. Yeah, I think, you know, I'm probably going to learn how old she is, and I might learn like what experience she's had before. And certainly if I discover that both she's younger than I am and she's never been a line manager before, I might be asking questions. I might be like, the fuck? Why are you giving this complete stranger this big opportunity? You're playing right? No, JANK session means I'm playing the original PC port of Metal Gear Solid 1, which is a completely janked version of MGS1. It is like insanely bad. It's not quite as jank. We're not playing very easy difficulty, which is even jankier. But it's yeah, it's not as bad. Yeah, as I say, you know, I depending on sort of what I learn about her and experience and stuff like that, I am, you know, I'm going to be a bit wary about, you know, why my director decided to, you know, give this not consider this opportunity for me. I know where I went wrong. When I first had my meeting with the director, and he said, you know, what are your ambitions? I said, I can't do my old line manager's job. I can't do the event side of her job, but I'd love to be a line manager and swap those roles over. I should have lied. If there's anything I've learned from listening to higher ups in companies, it's the only way you get ahead in jobs is you lie. I remember we had a new managing director who started like 6 months ago, I think. But when he first came into a meeting to talk with our team about, you know, him and he told us about his history, and you know, but he's, you know, typical sort of late 50s or, you know, 50s early 60s kind of guy, and talks about the fact that, you know, oh yeah, he landed into this role and he didn't really know what he was doing, but he got made a manager at this age, and it's just, yeah, you just got to lie. You just got to say, yeah, I could do that. Yeah, I've got experience doing this. And you just lie, and you get given shit, and you either work it out and you do well at it, or you suck at it and you get fired. And that's my problem. I'm not lying. I'm not lying. I should have turned around to my director and say, yep, I can do her job. I can do her job. I can run events. I can organize overseas conferences. I've got, you know, I've learned everything I need from my line manager. I can do it. Give me the job. Fake it until you become it. That is the way to do it. But no, I was honest, I was humble, and it hasn't turned out for me. On the flip side, I have previously mentioned that I've applied for an internal job change. There's a new junior project manager role that's come up. Just before I actually had my first stage interview on the first day of my holiday. So not last week, the week before, my holiday started on Friday. We went away. We left about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And 10 o'clock or 10:30 that morning, I had my first stage interview online. Because like they couldn't wait for me to go on holiday and then come back because they've got other applicants and stuff. So they're like, would you be able to do it online? I was like, yeah, it's fine. I know I'm on holiday, but it's fine. We need to get it done. So I had my first stage interview, and very pleased that when I got back on yesterday, I got an email from HR to say, we're pleased to invite you along to the stage 2 interview. That's going to be next Tuesday. Same day as Delta. I have my second stage interview on the day of Delta's release. So I got my stage 2 interview then. I've got a presentation to create for it. But yeah, thinking about this, I am going to be going into it a little differently, and when I need to stop being honest about like my shortcomings and stuff. I always think that you come across as insincere if they ask, the problem, you always get asked the question, what are your greatest weaknesses? In fact, in my stage 1 interview, one of the questions I got asked is, what do you feel is going to be the most challenging for this role? And I was honest. I said, obviously the biggest challenge for me is I've never been a project manager before. This is a new role for me. I have loads of transferable skills that go into this, and I have, I've been working on lots of little projects and stuff, but I don't have the official capacity for it. So, there will be a learning curve, but I do pick things up easily. And I said that one of the reasons why I haven't applied for internal positions or other job roles in the past is because I always look at the job amount. I think, yeah, I could do that, and I could do that, and I could do that. And then it gets the experience, but, oh, well, I've not really done that bit before. And they're going to want that, and I don't know that. And I always think, oh, no, I can't apply for this. I don't have the experience that they're after. But then when I think about the job that I've got currently, there's so much stuff in my current job that I'd never done before, and I learned it, and I picked it up, and I mastered it because that's what I'm good at doing. You've only got to look at what I've done with Speedrun Tours UK. There's only a few years ago I'd never seen Node CG. I'd never touched it. Now I'm one of the leading authorities on it in the speedrun community at the moment. There are definitely people out there with way better knowledge on Node CG than I have. But we have a raid, Callista.
Base, send backup.
Alert! Incoming raid from Callista Rain with 3 raiders.
Callista, thank you very much for the raid. Welcome to the stream. Hire someone who's eager to learn before I hire someone who is knowledgeable but doesn't care about the job. No, so that's the thing. That's the thing that I'm trying to change my attitude on. It's something I went to Italy and had this leaders course, and that's something that I try that I sort of got told in that as well. Yeah, I got told that as well, which is I need to be more open to ideas and more open to putting myself out there and stop worrying about I am too, when it comes to work and the workplace, I am too selfless. I put too much emphasis on others before myself in the workplace. There's just I'm not trying to humble brag or anything like that. But in the workplace, I'm too focused on making other people happy and keeping other people happy, keeping people on side, being respectful, and wanting to be liked. And so much of that gets in the way of me actually getting what I want in my career. So I have to be a little more selfish. So when I go into my interview next Tuesday, I'm gonna I'll have my presentation ready, and I'm gonna knock them off their feet with what I can do and what I can show and the passion that I can bring to it. So it happens. some people do take that for granted. Lots of people take it for granted over the years, because there are other situations. There are other situations, certainly within the speedrunning scene. There's been situations where I found that you've only got to look what happened with Pixel Perfect. I poured my heart and soul into it, and then to get told at the end, I don't like working with you, so you're gonna have to go. From, that was basically it. And to be fair, I get that. I get that there are times where I can be difficult to work with. Everyone is at times. Not nobody's perfect. Nobody is the best team player. Nobody is the perfect teammate. And there are times, and I know I could definitely point out the times where I've been in a team situation and I've probably been a bit of a pain in the ass. But maybe you're not. Okay, sorry. Nobody except Callista Rain is a perfect team player. But yeah, I'll give you an example, a recent example. We're currently, if you haven't already heard, one announcement that I can finally make that I've been talking about all of these different little projects that I've been working on, and none of them have gone like public, so I can't say much about them. But one of them has gone public. Whilst I was away, we finally went public with the fact that events on the Metal Gear Speedrunners Twitch channel are coming back. If you haven't already heard this, we are running a Metal Gear Solid Trilogy relay on the weekend of the 19th and 20th, was it 21st of September? The exact day will depend on the exact day, whether it's the Saturday or the Sunday will depend on runner availability. So yeah, it's just nice and simple. 2 teams, 3 runners on each team, doing races of MGS1, 2, and 3 back to back. And we will stream it on the channel. This has been actually talked about and in the works for quite some time now. It's only recently that we've finally got to grounds with it. But Callista Rain, who's in the chat, is the lead behind it. Callista is the one who sort of brought people together, reached out to people, and actually got the ball rolling to get something done. With what I do tech wise, I've offered to organize the tech for it. So I'm building, I'm doing a fork. I'm doing a fork of Speedrun Tools UK for MGSR. It's going to be it's all going to run off my computer. It's at least for the first one, it's going to run off my computer, and we'll see how it goes from there. And one of the things that I said very early on is I wanted to try and take a step back. I wanted to sort of be in the shadows a little bit with it. Because I don't, for MGSR events to really work successfully, I do feel like it needs fresh blood. It needs new people running it. And also because I have a bit of history with MGSR, there's probably people in the Discord who may look at it and go, "Oh, Nick's involved with it. I don't want to do it," because I have a history. Whether that's good or bad, people have different opinions of me. So I tried to step away, but as it's now been announced and things are happening, I've kind of taken a bit of more of a step forward than I may have suggested I was going to. And it may mean that I may be stepping on toes a little bit. Because I'm passionate, I want to get things done. I am pushing the boundary a little bit. And I don't know whether the other members of the team are getting a little like, Nick's getting a bit too big for his boots here. He said he was going to take a step back, and now he's being a bit more with it. I don't know. I haven't talked to anyone about it. This is me just coming up with these thoughts now. But yeah, I absolutely recognize that I'm not always the easiest person to work with. But fuck it, when I get involved in a project, I love it, and I want to do the best. I want it to be the best it can be. I want this new MGSR event to work. I want people to be excited to see it again, and because I want to then be able to hand it all over and be able to step back and go, right, you guys now have the tools go away and do it. Go away and, you know, put on your events, do whatever you want. I'm always happy to, if I'm around, I'm always happy to support. Heck, I might even run at times. It'll be fun. I wouldn't worry too much. Like when it comes to deadlines for this sort of stuff, Callista, people always have a tendency to submit at the last minute. You'd be surprised how often that happens. What I will do for anyone who is here, if you are already a Metal Gear Solid runner, if you run any of the Metal Gear Solid, well, if you run Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, or 3, I should say, because those are the ones that we're doing, and you'd like to submit a run, you'd like to submit to the marathon, I will post a link to the marathon in the chat. It's worth mentioning. You must. Here's the tools now. Bugger off, you twats. It's the thing that for me, and this is what this goes kind of into the philosophy of why I've built Speedrun Tools UK the way it is. If I built this and was then never in a position to be able to hand it over, then that would be a failure, because then that means nothing can ever happen without me being there. And I definitely don't have the time to be there for everybody, which is why Speedrun Tools has been built with, you know, ease of use, you know, and access, and, you know, you don't have to go through so many hoops, because I want people to be able to do it on their own. So absolutely, you know, the likes of Callista, and the other new people we've got Metal Glenn Solid as an admin for MGSR is also helping out. But the other main organizers of this are new. They weren't part of MGSR events beforehand. They are new, and they're going to need to learn. So I want to be able to, you know, help them, give them the tools they need and the training they need, so that they can take this away and do it on their own in the future. So they're not always going to rely on me. They're not always going to rely on Glenn. And hopefully this could be the start of MGSR finally getting back on its feet, and doing some events again, because I miss them so much. Doing MGSR races and events was so much fun. I really, really enjoyed it. So I'm hoping that, you know, this could be the start of them getting back involved. So yes, if you do want to, if you are interested in being part of that event, if you run Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, or 3, and want to take part, then get your submissions in. You do have to be part of the MGSR Discord. If you're just on Awengus, it's a private event. It's not a public event, because it's only targeting members of the MGSR Discord. It is a community event. Maybe in the future we might try and open it up. We don't know, but for this event only, we are targeting people who are in MGSR. So by all means, if you're not in MGSR and you do speedrun and you want to be part of it, then go join MGSR. But you have to be a part of the MGSR community, because we want to make sure that that's the bit that's catered for. So yeah, exciting stuff. The deadline for submissions is, I never actually put it on. I think submissions open. I did it. It's in the graphic. Submissions are open until Sunday, the 24th of August. You've got until the end of Sunday, to get your set. And obviously, please, you know, share this around. Let people know. Actually, as I'm looking at it, I'm just gonna have a quick look and see have we had any more submissions since the last time I looked. Yes, we have one more submission. We've had one more runner submit since the last time I looked. I think assuming schedules match up, I think as it stands, we do have enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 6. We now have 6 runners. Now, whether those 6 runners all match up and their games, but also like all of the event volunteers and stuff, like me. Well, probably not me, because I'm going to be hosting the stream on my PC. I don't really want to be playing a game on it at the same time. But all of the organizers are all kind of open to jumping in if they need to and be one of the runners to fill a gap. Obviously, we don't want you never really want that as an organizer. You always want other people to get involved. You know, as I say, I put other people before me. It's what I do. I am very selfless. and sometimes to a fault, where I don't get what I want. Yes, theories. Theories submitted to MGS3 and MGS2. It's nice to see theories submitted to MGS3, rather than just MGS2. But I do think we've got multiple MGS2s, multiple MGS1s, and we've got, assuming all of the times worked out, these 6 runners could be it. You probably find they haven't all got the same availability, but we'll look at that when we get into a meeting, to run through scheduling. Oh, I have a hype chest to open. What's in my hype chest? Oh, there's a little doggy with a choo choo. I never posted that earlier. Cool. So that's the update about MGSR. Very, very exciting. I'm pleased that it's now sort of underway. And I am genuinely pleased to be a part of it. I'd said for a very long time that I was not going to get involved in MGSR events again. Post a link to the Discord. I think so. Pretty sure I can. There must be an invite link. Welcome. Is it in the world? Nope. Oh, links and applications. Discord, permanent, never expiring. Copy link. There you go. If you do want to join the MGSR Discord, even if you just want to join it so you can like keep an eye on what goes on with this event, then yeah, that links and applications page has got loads of links to shit that doesn't, like, nothing happens with. Like, I'm no rookie, MGSR hosting, Twitch team. Nothing's happened to the Twitch team in freaking years. Oh, that link didn't go. I just read that link didn't go to. In fact, none of those links have gone to YouTube. Oh no, one went to YouTube. Why didn't that Discord link go to YouTube? I'm gonna post the Discord link manually on YouTube. Oh, everything I've linked is going to. I thought I'd fix that issue. There you go. For anyone on. No, that's, oh, fuck's sake. Sorry, for anyone who's watching on YouTube, I'm trying to get you the Oengus link again, because that didn't post properly. There you go. Fixed it. Right. Yeah, that's all the stuff about. Oh, hey, Solid Spider Snake. So yeah, that's all the stuff about the MGSR event. Sorry. Oh yeah, I was saying I did say for a very long time that I wasn't going to get involved with MGSR events again. But I feel like I've always wanted them to get started back up again. I've always wanted someone else to sort of pick it up and new blood to get involved with it. And so when that new blood then approached me and said, this is what we want to do, I think I would have felt like a bit of a hypocrite if I said, I'm not going to help you. Particularly when I've built all of these tools and stuff to try and make this kind of stuff easy. I think I would have been... Heidi wasn't very happy when I told her. Heidi was like, no, you should not be getting involved with stuff after what happened. I was like, yeah, but it's different. This is the start of something good. Start of something new. So, don't let me down, Callista. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Bones. Right, let's play some Metal Gear Solid, shall we? We'll talk about Under Pressure. I have a song for everything, apparently. Talk about the... Can we... I'm just going to check. Can I yet talk about the other thing? Can I talk about... It's one of the things that's sort of public. It's still not properly public. It is controversial and it's all in the past. So it's not something that we really... But MGSR had a massive falling out a few years ago, and that's why like nothing ever happens with like events and shit like that anymore. But now hopefully we're getting back into the groove of it. That's all you really need to know. Right. 3, 2, 1. Start. I almost forgot to go back to the game scene. I certainly hope so. Yes, new era arrived. It is a new era, a new dawn. A new Shadow Moses. Ready for how long before we get people joining the server who are playing Delta and speedrunning Delta and have never touched MGS3? Like, I wonder how many people will play it and they don't even know that it's a remake. What's this? What's this game? Why can't I post? Like, people coming in posting in Metal Gear Solid in Metal Gear Solid 3 about Delta. I was like, why can't I post in here? There's the same game, right? A marathon to surpass MGSR. It is nice. We've already had a few people, like a few older people, come out of the woodwork to sort of offer support. In particular, Iroquois Pliskin. I want to say Iroquois Pliskin. I'm gonna double check because otherwise I'm gonna feel really stupid if I got that wrong. Where's the? I know it was I'm sure it was IP. Yeah, Iroquois Pliskin. No, as in a person in the community who goes by the name Iroquois Pliskin, not the character Iroquois Pliskin, has come back and said that they did a lot of the art and videos and stuff previously, and they'd be happy to do it again. So that's great. I'm hoping I can get some assets from them because I'm missing a load of stuff. Yeah. Anyway, 3, 2, 1, go. I'm trying to beat the PB that I've just set. A 4-minute improvement over a run I did 4 years ago. This is MGS1 any % normal difficulty on the original PC ports. Not a particularly contested category. Nobody really runs normal difficulty, but I wanted to do some more any %, and I didn't just want to like keep trying to grind very easy. So I thought I'd have a quick go at normal and hard, and just improve my times for those, because why not? Originally, I was going to be doing all bosses this week, but then I learned I needed to cancel Thursday's stream. I didn't fancy just doing all bosses for one stream and then leaving it, because it wouldn't be any good. It needs one stream to de-rust and sort of get back into it, and then another stream to actually do some proper runs. And I won't be doing it next week because next week Delta's out and we will be playing Delta. So yeah, I thought I'd just finish off the any % stuff. Let's get all of the categories in the bag. We've got fresh new PC categories with minimal install, and then that's it. I don't have to touch this version of the game again for another 4 years probably. So it's good. It has been nice getting back to my roots. As I said before, this is the game that got me into Metal Gear speedrunning in the first place. Got me into speedrunning properly for the very first time. Something I'm going to get to talk about soon. If anyone noticed the message I put on Discord earlier today, it was either today or yesterday. A little tease about one of the other projects I've been working on. Oh yeah, be prepared. We are very likely going to get a lot of gold splits because we're only comparing off one set of splits. Let's run over, grab chaff grenades. Grab stun grenades. Throw. Didn't get shot this time, so this is going to be a gold split as well. Yep, gold split.
Those mice are Alaskan field mice. Don't worry, they can't hurt you.
It's true. Can mice hurt you? I suppose the film Mouse Hunt proves that yes, mice can hurt you. Film was on the other week. Love that. I saw that film in the cinema. Oh, I'm finally going to see Fantastic Four. Heidi and I are seeing Fantastic Four this Friday.
What was that noise?
Remember the pigs? Pigs? What pigs? I forgot to... I keep forgetting to do the bloody... Ah! Oh, that's what we call the... Oh yeah, I forgot. I was gonna have a look at that. How do I do it? Quick, teach me now. Teach me right now how to do it. Right, let me hang on. Let me get through this bit. So, scope, then switch to another weapon, and double tap. When you say double tap FPV. When you double tap FPV, is that as though you're going into the first person mode? Right, cool. So scope, switch. When you say switch to another weapon, so start with stun grenades, or you go into FPV while you have the scope equipped. Okay. To start with stun grenades, scope, oh, switch to another weapon. I can't switch to another weapon. Oh, switch to another weapon. Ah, I have no head. Now what? Then switch back to stuns and deplete them. Okay, unfortunately I've run out of time. I knew it was called the headless scope glitch, but I've never understood why. I've never actually looked at it. And now I know. So then switch back to stuns and deplete them. Okay, I think I get it. I was literally nearly headless Nick. That's true. Now we can't do it because we have no have no weapons. She took my clothes. Okay, so equip stun grenades, equip scope, change to a different weapon. Go into first person view so that you get the headless glitch. Then back to stun grenades and deplete. You know what, screw it. Screw it. We'll start again. We'll start a fresh one. Okay, I'm gonna have to try it with chaff grenades. You could have started by not having any weapons equipped. Basically, you just need to switch to another weapon while you have the scope equipped. Okay, cool. Right, so equip the scope. Change to another weapon, which in this case is going to be FAMAS. FPV. Change back to chaff grenades and deplete them. Oh yeah, now I can still keep throwing them. Then you cook the one in your hand until it explodes. And that's it. We now have infinite chaff grenades. Unequip the scope and cook another. So the only thing now is I'm throwing them and it's nothing's coming out. Does that then fix itself now as long as you don't switch to another weapon? So does the fact that these are now not working, does this fix itself when we get them back? Cool. All right, let's give that a go then. Exciting stuff! New things! New things to try.
Start.
Let's do it. Let's put it into a run. Oh, I love learning new shit on the fly. Yeah, I did. Yes, I did. I said earlier that I'd learn it and then I completely forgot. So yeah, restart off that. I hope that's really annoying. Bum 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 bum. When's the best time to do it? Before or after the codec? I'm gonna guess after the codec. I would think you have a little bit more. I would think. Okay. All right, I'll try before the codec then. I'm trying to think where you'd have more time. Considering how it works, it doesn't look like it will. The actual execution of it isn't that long. It's just you need to learn how to do it first. Once you know what you're doing, I imagine the execution's pretty quick. It is technically a very slight time loss because of you opening the menu to go to the scope, but that's very mighty. 7 alerts. Yes, you do get it back by not having to grab stun grenades again. It's actually really helpful for Rex's lair as well. I like throwing a stun grenade for the to take out the guard on the 3rd floor. But you very quickly run out of stun grenades if you do it that way. And that is quicker than the other options. All right, we're getting closer. Getting closer. Oh, apparently being sleep deprived is makes you a bit doolally. Right, you are. I do indeed want infinite stuns, not infinite chaffs. Sorry, I'm sorry. Right, I promise I'm not gonna do. I promise I'm not gonna do that again. Because yeah, as soon as I did that, I realized, oh, it's not that it's annoying. It's probably really loud. So yes, I will stop now. I apologize. Oh, fast elevator. I've also remembered. Yes! I finally did it. I finally remembered. And it worked. Oh, I'm not actually in. There we go. I lost all my time because I didn't actually do it right. Right, so we want to equip chaff grenades, equip the scope, change to stun grenades, first person. Now delete my stun grenades. Now hold one. Unequip the scope. Done. And now whatever I do, don't unequip the stun grenades. Is it don't unequip them or don't equip another weapon? Have a good look. Both will ruin it. Okay, so basically now put my controller down and don't touch anything. Cook another... Oh, I need to cook another... Like, cook and let it explode in my hand.
Shut up in there, will ya?
Right, so you need to... So you need to do that twice. You need to let a grenade explode in your hand. So you need to let a grenade explode in your hand during the scoped bit and after the scoped bit. So you have to do two. Cool. Okay, so hopefully when I get my equipment back, I will have infinite stun grenades. So now we don't have anything. Because now we've had our equipment taken away from us.
She took my clothes.
Oh, boo-hoo. Sorry, Johnny. I love learning new tricks, but I also love learning new tricks live on stream on the fly. It's really cool. I now don't need to grab more stuns during Boba Skip. That's true. I can just run straight down. Ignore the stuns, ignore the rope. It's actually really handy in any percent because I particularly if it's not very easy, stun grenades are what I have on R2. Because I don't have the weapon menu mapped to my controller. I always have a weapon mapped to R2, and it's whichever weapon I have most often or I want to swim with. So if it's very easy, it's mapped to the MP5 because we always have it. Any percent, it's the stun grenades because we always have stun grenades so that we can so we can swim with them. In all bosses, it's actually C4. Because that's the weapon that's the easiest weapon to skate with, to swim with. Come on, Nick, get it right. Oh, you can also use your infinite stuns instead of... Of course you can. I think I'm okay for alerts, so I don't need this alert from Johnny. Yep, there we go. Infinite stun grenades. Now this is the point where we get to see that they work. Because I gotta throw one. Oh, that's fine. Nice. Infinite stun grenades. And we got other, and that's two. That's 2 out of 2 elevators. Because we don't do that coming out of the going into the armory. That's a really dumb idea. 2 out of 2 elevators. I remember correctly, I don't think I need to grab the grenades from Tower B. Because I'm pretty sure I just use these ones. About swing out the arm, and the elevator door will stay open. Ah. Yeah, but I'll almost always get spoiled by the bloody guard. Oh. Can I get 3 for 3? No, I failed the last one. That's a shame. 2 out of 3 is the best I've done so far. Yay! Straight away. Right, so I can use one of my handy dandy infinite stun grenades here. And then just run straight down. We do not need those stun grenades. Makes Boba Skip a lot safer now having... We can just keep throwing... Because actually I understand that there's another trick that we can now do here. Which is called guard despawn, where you like make guard, you throw the grenades at the right moments to like make guards despawn and respawn, and they like shoot you instantly to get you to potentially get you through Boba Skip. It is very tricky because it's quite precise. Yeah, we can now throw as many stun grenades as we like in here. And first try, Boba Skip! I am living the best life ever because I beat the video game. I am living the best life ever because I am out of the stairwell of shame. I am the best at video games. I'm still gonna grab those grenades just in case. Ah, I thought I held it a bit longer than I normally would because I didn't think I was quite in the right position. Whoops. I'm good. Screw that up a little bit. But it's all good. Thanks, Cooper Chomp. Yeah, gold split. Still just losing little bits of time. Hey, Johnny, you've noticed something. No getting shot for me. Right, here's probably the major time save of this run. The Johnny. Oh, that makes it sound like a condom. Sorry, John. Sorry, John. I didn't mean... Now it makes him sound like I'm just going to drink. So how about that Raven, eh? That's so Raven. Look, GME can be done like that. I've got to get used to. I've got to get used to doing it. Two. 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 One. Two. One. Two. One. Two. One. Two. There we go. Much better. Oh, wow. That was awful. Right, back to my infinite stun grenades. So here's the other big time save that having infinite stun grenades gets you. It means that for the third floor of the underground base, you can do the stun grenade strat every time and not have to worry about running out of grenades. Which is great. That's going to be a time loss. Because the stun grenade version is the fastest way of getting past this guard. So you just throw a stun grenade. You get an alert, but it knocks the guard out and you get past him. Oh, I got shot. That was mean. Alright, we're going to get a better Palki. I haven't been doing betting, unfortunately. We're going to get a better Palki this time. It was not a very good Palki last time. This is another big time saver this run. Stun him to pay him back. Why I order? Right, come on. What are we thinking, folks? Is it going to be good? Is it going to be bad? Something in the middle? God pal. God bomb. God bomb. Lovely. Don't you just love God bomb? That's still a time save. Oh. Narc. What? Oh, I must have accidentally clicked. I must have accidentally clicked the analog stick in. Keep losing time. Losing time. And then apparently I made up 1.2 seconds. What? What? Nice. Oh, maybe. 4 chaff grenades. I don't even need spare chaff. That's the other nice thing. I don't even need to grab spare chaff grenades now because I haven't used any chaff grenades in for the boba skip. Flex your infinite stuns. Stun grenade, stun grenade. You get a stun grenade. White screen for everybody. Oh God, what have I done? I did wonder if that was ever going to come back. Wait for it. I wouldn't have thought so. You can run this game off a potato. Oh, look at these little time saves. Oh, and then I go and spoil it all by doing something stupid like that. This is so dumb. Infinite stun grenades. Fucking PC version. It's so dumb. It's such a ridiculous version of this game. And it is crazy. It is possible to do it on console. Can you do the headless? Do you still need to? Is it only possible on the integral version because you still need the FPV mode? Or does that not matter? Do you need tiny little time saves every time? You do it with the weapon glitch. Ah, so it takes even longer. These tiny little time saves I'm getting are actually all adding up. Very slowly, like accumulating seconds. Nice. It is so cool that like this version of the game came out in 2000. This version of the game is 25 years old this year. And there are still new things being discovered with it. 25 years old and it's still having discoveries made. Console is even. Console's 27 years old this year. I can never remember which elevators you get the calls on, so I always just GME on all of them. The latest discovery is the infinite grenade glitch. Discovered by JN here. What happens if I get more stun grenades? Because this is a pack of stun grenades. What happens if I pick these up? You can't. Oh, it just says full. Ah. So yeah, right now I have infinite stun grenades. And this is and the nice thing about this infinite stun grenade glitch is it's actually useful. There's been so many little discoveries in MGS1 which don't go anywhere and aren't really helpful. This is actually helpful. This is a really nice little quality of life change that just makes this run a little bit safer and a little bit more optimized. It's lovely. It's really easy to do. And it's just a charming little discovery. These are the kind of things that I always love about these games. Finding these little things. Warms my heart. What? Oh wait, is that that's the out of bounds in underground base, right? Or is this something new? Another skip. Oh, the ladder skip. Yeah, the ladder skip. I keep thinking the ladder skip's something else, but no, that is the ladder skip. This game. It's just, as I keep saying, this version of the game is just so broken. So dumb. Whoops, navigated the wrong way for the PAL key. That'll put me back down to 19 seconds probably. Yep. Well, I gotta work that time back. Come on. Oh. The stun grenade, oh no, the stun grenade won't help me. That punch won't have helped. I'd normally have more stun grenades here.
Thank.
There's probably a little time. There's little time saves on Rex and Liquid. Super fucking normal damage. A lot's changed since that guide. A lot has changed. I wonder if I should do I should do an update guide now for it. I've actually, someone's requested that I do a Twin Snakes Extreme guide, which I've said I probably wouldn't do until I can actually do Big Boss rank on it. Anyway, I'm gonna drop this down a bit. What? Okay, well, I'm still ahead by 11 seconds, but just the rhythm just didn't work. I lost so much time. I must have just had my timing slightly off. It takes a lot of practice. Hopefully there's a time save here because I won't get that weird bump that I got with Liquid last time. Where he like stalled. Right, checkpoint 1, good. A little slow on that second guard. That was a better checkpoint too than last time, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm sure someone will have seen it before. It's just simply the timing of when I shot Liquid and him like transitioning into the next phase kind of caused it. Missed a bonus shot there. Oh, missed another bonus shot. This has not been a very good liquid, but I still think it'll be faster than the other one because it didn't have the weird stall. 2 more hit, 1 more hit. That's it, we're done. Yep, 21 seconds. That is indeed a new PB. $21.83 knocked off. 35.10. Oh, it's so close to sub 35. I do believe that's 3rd place. That is indeed 3rd place on the leaderboards. I did say I wanted to do hard. I'm pretty sure I can bring this down to sub 34 to sub 35. 34.47 is second place. Very tempted to stick at it. But then again, I could just crack out a hard difficulty run and get that in the bag as well. I'll tell you what, we'll go to a break. We'll go for a break and let me know in the chat what you prefer. You want me to see if I can give this another crack and get it down to under 35 minutes? Or do we just have a crack at hard and just get that out of the way? For hard difficulty, I am, as of 4 years ago, 9th on the leaderboard with a 39.03. So we're probably looking at a similar time for hard. So yeah, that is your query whilst we go for a quick break. Yeah. So more of this when we get back. Hey. Alrighty, welcome back to Tuesday Night Speedrunning here on the Nick RP stream. I hope we all had a good break. I got myself another drink. I'm good to go. I can see no one really has an opinion on what to do next. I think I've got time for more than one run anyway. So we're gonna have one more crack at normal and then do a half run. So yeah, welcome back. And thank you for that comment, Cooper Chomp. That was really nice. Yeah. Virtual casting couch for keratin run PPE. Did I do keratins for Pixel Perfect? Oh yeah, it was Pixel Perfect 1. Crikey, that does go back. Pixel Perfect keratins MGS3. Oh wow, I can't actually. I searched for it on Google and can't find it. In fact, the AI overview says Pixel Perfect on nothing to do with keratins. I'm surprised. I'm surprised it's got nothing. Oh, Stars! I do remember you. Yes.
The nuclear weapons.
Oh, sweet. Welcome back to the stream. Yeah, there's been some changes. I became a daddy. I moved house. I moved house since then. Yeah, all sorts of stuff. And lots of stuff on the horizon. We're talking about some of the different projects and stuff that I've got upcoming. I did do a little tease of one on Discord. I think I posted it today. I can't remember if I posted it today or yesterday. Little bit of a tease. Oh, and someone's joined the Discord server. If you're here, welcome. Speedrun announcements. It was in speed. Oh, it was yesterday. I posted it. I posted a little screenshot of a website. It's just a bit of cool. It's just a little bit of text from a website with the text "Speedrunning for beginners with Nick RP Green, 1 p.m. to 2 p.m." And then the subtext underneath, speedrunning for beginners with Nick RP Green, more details announced at the event. Exciting. I'm not at this time going to say exactly what it is. Because I'm waiting for one more bit of information to go. Basically, the event that this is referring to has a schedule, and that's what's on the schedule. And they also have a guest list, and I'm not yet on the guest list. Once I'm on the guest list, that's when I'm hoping that's when I'm going to be able to say something. That's when I'm going to say something about it. I might need to push them to do it because the event's not that far away, and I do want to have some chance to talk to people about it. Some people may be connecting dots here and working out what this has got to do with. I'm not going to say too much more. Yeah, exciting stuff. Completely unrelated to the MGSR stuff. Completely unrelated to the reason why the stream is cancelled on Thursday. Yeah, the stream's cancelled on Thursday because one of the other events that I'm working with has a staff meeting on Thursday, which I need to be in attendance of because I'm going to get all of the details that I need for the tech. So that's why that stream is cancelled. That is one of the other projects that I've been working on recently. I am under NDA with them. They've not gone live with it yet. But as soon as it does, I'm hoping that after Thursday, that's when I'll then be able to say what it is. So hopefully, assuming next Tuesday's stream goes ahead with Delta, I will also have the announcement of what that is. And that is something very special. This is a really special project that I can't wait to share with you. As I say, I am under NDA with them. I can't say anything yet. Yeah, this staff meeting is going to be good to get an understanding of how it's all going to work and what I need to do. So yeah, sorry there's no stream on Thursday, but big things are coming. And I have said this before, and I will continue to say this. Going into the future over the next sort of 6 months at least, it is very likely that more and more streams are going to be cancelled because I am being stretched very thin with all of the various projects. I've counted it recently. I can talk as I know about some of them. So MGSR and Preventathon are the two that are known about. There's this project that I just talked about with Thursday. There is another speedrun project which hasn't been announced, but loads of people know about it because loads of people are involved in it. So it probably has been. I don't know if anything is public about it, but the amount of people who are involved in it, like the mass amount of community do know about it. So it's I probably could say it, but I'm not going to until I see an announcement. So that's 4. I've got 2 other events that don't have anything concrete. They're talking about dates and trying to decide when they want to do stuff. So that's already Preventathon, MGSR, that event, the 2 events I can't talk about, the 2 events that are talking about dates, that's 6. And then UKSG has asked me to help them with their tech, to try and put some of Speedrun Tools UK into their tech package. I'm a consultant for Steel City Speedsters speedrunners in Canada, and I've just done a big update on Speedrun Tools UK live Switch panel based on their feedback. So that's 2 more that I'm consulting on, and sort of involved in a sort of background manner. So yeah, that's like 8 different projects I'm working on, and amongst all of that, I still want to do a public release for Speedrun Tools UK's package and do my own marathon to promote it. That's probably going to get pushed to next year at this point because I don't know when I'm going to have time for it. Yeah, it's a very, very exciting time in my speedrunning career. What? I don't know why it's doing that. I'm going to close the game and reopen it because it shouldn't be doing that. So yeah, it's all very, very exciting. It's fun we talked when Cooper's obviously mentioned Pixel Perfect. I've already mentioned Pixel Perfect 1 today. I wouldn't be able to do any of this if I was still doing Pixel Perfect. I wouldn't have time. For Pixel Perfect. To be fair, a lot of this has come about because I left Pixel Perfect and went off and did all the Speedrun Tools UK stuff, and that's what's led me to a lot of this stuff. So it's still a blessing in disguise the way Pixel Perfect died, because I'm so much better off. I'm so much more involved. It's fantastic. I'm having a blast. I'm having an absolute blast with it. But boy howdy, over September, October, I am going to be stretched thin. What I may end up doing, I said I may have to cancel some streams because meetings, events, and other stuff will come up. What I may end up doing is changing some streams. So instead of them being gaming streams, they will be coding and work streams. So it'll be things like now that the MGSR event has been announced, and we can go and it's going ahead. What I may do is one evening, whether it's a stream night or not, on an evening when I am like setting all of that stuff up, I'm building the street, I'm building the packet or forking the package, not building it from scratch. But then I need to do all of the design stuff and all of that. I may stream that because I think it would be really interesting for people to see how that sort of gets built up. And actually doing that, I could then put that as a video to say, right, if you're using Speedrun Tools UK, here's an example stream of me setting one up from scratch so that you can see what it's like. I'm going to be a bit careful with some of it because there is some sensitive information in some of the codes, background coding stuff, IP addresses and shit like that. So I have to be a little bit careful when you think about that. But yeah, I think there's a good opportunity there. Anyway, let's get into this run. Run. 3, 2, 1, go! So here we go. One more attempt at normal difficulty to see if I can get under 35 minutes. First goal is under 35 minutes, but the secondary goal of when I can check. Secondary goal of 34.47 is second place on the leaderboards. I'm not gonna. I mean, if I can get first, I'll go for it. But first is 34.23. We're looking at 50 seconds shed for that, and for that we're looking at perfect zero throw liquid, perfect PAL RNG, perfect other RNG, PAL RNG, Boba Skip RNG, you know, everything's got to be like spot on. I'm pretty sure that is probably an absolutely god tier optimized run. I'm not too worried about first, but if I could get second, that'd be nice. I mean, currently I am 24 seconds. I'm only 24 seconds off second place. And with some of the time losses I've had, 24 seconds, it should be somewhat doable. You know, liquid alone is a decent chunk of time. I know I've lost time on other little bits here and there. In fact, as it currently stands, my sum of best is 34.42. My sum of best is second place. And that's only over... That sum of best only comes from 3 runs. Oh, I'm not bloody... Oh, bugger. I was not on the game, so my... Whilst you can use the controller whilst the game's defocused, you can't use hotkeys and the keyboard. So I'll lose a little bit of time there. Not a lot. Not enough to want to go back and redo it. That was a good codec answer. Wasn't perfect. Perfectly timed codec answer. You don't see the codec call symbol appear, which you didn't there. But you also don't hear the call. And you did hear it ring. So, it's not far off perfectly. It's chaff grenades. The only thing is Snake stops. The longer it takes you to answer, Snake stops.
What was that noise?
Oh, I just remembered in time to do this, but I don't know if it hasn't worked anyway. Only if you've got GME or swim, which you can't whilst you're crawling. Right, so on stun grenades, we swap to the swap to the scope, swap to chaff. And there we go. Oh. I hope equipping the scope again didn't change anything. Oh, maybe. Maybe I don't tend to crawl with the analog sticks, and that's probably why. But yes, you're right. The analog stick does get registered quicker than the... That's why the elevator swim works with the analog stick, but doesn't work with the D-pad. Because yes, the analog stick does get registered slightly faster than the D-pad. There's a slight delay with the D-pad. So yeah, if you use the analog stick, when you come out of the codec, you'll be moving a lot quicker. So that's a very good point. I need to start... I just need to use the analog stick more. I don't at the moment. I don't use the analog stick enough. I'm so used to using the D-pad. Even when I play the console version of this, I'm so used to using the D-pad. Slightly behind. She took my clothes. All right, now we just sit and wait. Do 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 do. Oh, right. Oh. And then we get into the actual stuff. There's a slight time save with the PSG1 because I got spotted a bit earlier. I do need to try the the thing with the swimming out of the elevator for the PSG1 because it keeps the door open. It's just knowing exactly when to throw the guard is the thing that I'm worried about. And I get kicked, like, the one time I tried it, I just got kicked to the ground. Card key, unequip it. Stick to the right, stop moving when you hear footsteps. I'm not gonna try it here, but it's something I could have a go at, like, properly trying to learn. Oh, I got the alert anyway because I was so high up. God, that bloody swim is so much easier with the analog stick. It's insane. That's better. That is better than last time. Oh, nice. Fast elevator as well. Fast elevator doesn't really save you any time. It's just safer. Failed that one as well. Oh well. Yeah, just being able to do it at that angle is so much better. Aha! I failed that one. I haven't got any of them right this time. Whoa. That was weird. Oh, too far over again. Oh, messed that up for the first time in a very long time. I'm a little behind now as a result. I wonder if this is now where Boba Skip fails me. I've been very lucky with Boba Skips this evening. I've had first try every time. So I'm probably due a failure. Not today! I am living the best life ever because I beat the video game. I am living the best life ever because I am out of the stairwell of shame. I am the best at video games. Oh, too far. Oh, old school. That was better. We should be back in the green now. Yep. Just about back in the green. Still a couple of gold splits as well, which is nice. Nice gold split for guard encounter as well. This is good. Making little gains here and there. Next up is going to be Raven. There's still a little bit of time to save on Raven. I'm still floundering a little bit with Raven. Left on the outlook stick. I haven't picked up the extra grenades this time because I'm confident that 12 should be more than enough. As soon as I go in, GME, one to the right and start cooking a grenade. It's left on my right hand stick. A grenade. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Cool. Gold split again. What? Oh, for fuck's sake. This is, I'll lose all that time. Because I accidentally clicked L3. Oh, nice. Not so nice. Okay, next big time save. We haven't had a good Palki yet this evening. Now would be the time for it. Come on, give me a good Palki. Just give me one where I don't have to throw away the bomb. Every single Palki this evening has had the bomb. I've had to throw away the bomb. Welcome back, Cosmic. Come on, give me something good. Give me that good stuff. Oh my god, it's... Oh, wow, it's the bloody worst one I've had all eat. Fucking worst Palki I've had of the evening. That's all of my time. That's all of my time gone. Yep. I can pull that back with liquids, but like it's not gonna mean much. I don't really know if it's worth continuing with that. And this is why I got so bored of Metal Gear Solid 1 any percent, because it just came down to Palki RNG. Your run's going really well, is it? Oh, Palki RNG. Oh, and I've done it. Oh, okay. I need to. I keep now doing this where I accidentally push L3 and equip the PSG1. At this point, it's probably not worth continuing this run. Just going through this just isn't worth it. Go through the whole of the Palki section for not a lot of time save. Yeah, it's whether now is probably the time to give normal a rest and go on to hard, just to get hard done. Oh, it's not worth it from this point onwards. Sorry, folks.
Reset!
was not to be, apparently. Right, just before I do this hard run, I've got a couple of things to do first. I need to save my splits. I need to edit my splits and remove all of my times. Clear history. Clear times. Additional info. Hard. And it will be Doberman, I believe, for hard. Oh no, it's Hawk. It's Hawk for hard. Can't remember what Doberman is. Right. Save splits as hard Hawk. Right. So we're looking at 39 minutes and 3 seconds is my old PB to beat. The one thing I do want to just very quickly check, I'm not going to put it up on the stream or anything, but the one thing I do just want to check is where is Raven? Where's Raven?
The nuclear weapons disposal facility on Shadow Moses Island in Alaska's Fox Archipelago was attacked and captured by Next Generation Special
Okay,
Forces.
Raven is directly in front of you. You walk through the door and there's a box right in front of you. He's on the other side of that box.
The remains of Big Boss, and they say that if their demands are not met,
It's pretty straightforward. Right, let's do this. 3, 2, 1, go. So, hard difficulty. The main difference with hard is we have no radar, so we do have to do step counting. But apart from that, there's still not that much that's different. The bosses will take slightly longer again, but I don't. There's no differences with like guard placements and positioning and things like that. We still do exactly the same as we would. It's still the same run. It's only when you get to extreme that you do things a little bit differently. It is. It's weird that easy and extreme are really, really close together. They're not quite the same. The only other thing you can do with them just one, there is also alternate round, which is another option. Where you play the game on alternate round, so you unlock alternate round after you first beat the game. As long as you've got a save file of the game complete, then alternate round is always available to you. And alternate round moves all of the guards around. It's not random. Every guard has a specific pattern. It's just that pattern is different from their normal pattern. The bosses are all the same. They don't change. Nothing else changes. Weapon placement, item placement, everything else is the same. It's just the guards' starting positions in each room is different. And they have different patterns. Some more arm. It is weird that it's Raven and that nobody else, no other boss has that. And exactly the same. There's no differences. We just don't have a radar, and the boss is a bit tougher. Also, the way you rank up and the health that you get is slightly different on each difficulty. So on easy, very easy, whenever you beat a boss, your max health increases, and your current health goes to max. So max health goes up, and then you have full health going forwards. On normal, I think normal's the same. I believe normal's the same. I didn't really check, and I was always at max health. On hard, your max health and your current health both go up at the same rate.
What was that noise?
So you'll never rank up. So you'll never rank up to max health because they both go up the same amount. Oh. Oh, it was 7 up. Right, gonna do... Normal, it adds whatever max health your previous rank had. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of hard is. I know extreme's the most brutal. Extreme is your max health goes up, but your current health stays the same. You gain no current health. I can't remember what the difference between normal and hard is. I'll have to check. Doesn't matter so much in any percent because we very rarely, particularly on the PC version, we very rarely take any damage. Oh, looking at my my old PB of this. When I first uploaded this old PB, I was 2nd place on the leaderboard. And that was with a 3903.
That witch. She took my clothes.
Let's have a look and see what the current big boss. See what the current big boss guide is like for this category. It might be worth doing a big boss guide. Considering my any percent easy guide for this is one of my best performing videos on YouTube. It would serve me well to do another guide on this. Any guide that I did though would have to be I'd have to stream the guide and then do it. I just do not have the time. I can't remember the last time I did any video editing because I just don't have time. Hard adds 64 health. Okay, so yeah, normal is what I thought hard was. So normal difficulty, whenever you rank up, whoops. Normal difficulty, whenever you rank up, your max health and current health both go up the same value. Oh wait, that value could be 64. Oh, where, no, yeah, no, that makes sense. So where that, it is more than 64. Your max health does go up more than 64. It's only that on hard, your current health doesn't go up the same as your max health. Only goes up a little bit. It's probably half. Oh, I just got clipped there. Oh, damn it. Shit, where's the door? Well, I guess that's a reset then, isn't it? I got time. If we reset now, I've got time. That was just I just threw that just threw that stun grenade slightly too late. Try again. It happens. Take him out. I think that guard's... Yeah, that guard went round the other way. He was smart. Oh. Don't shoot. Well, at least I have a few splits to work against. Bum. Bum, 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 bum.
Where'd he go?
And another alert. Ooh. Just got clipped. Hopefully... I should still have enough time for 6.
Where'd he go?
That's 6. I think that'll be my last one. Yes.
Where'd he go?
Yes, I don't have time for a 7. 6 is fine. 6 is the minimum that you should take. You either get 6 or 7, and both are fine. 7's a bit safer. You don't have to worry about getting any later on, but there's plenty of other opportunities to get others. I don't know what we're going to see in this cutscene. Oh, yeah, some left arm this time. All right, up we go. And now we are going to start getting the gold split, I think. Oh, maybe not. Bum, 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 bum. Kablamo. And we're through. Yeah, more time save. Yeah, amazing. You're right. The with holding the analog stick, Snake doesn't stop. Snake doesn't stop at all. He keeps going. It's weird. I don't know what they did with the controls. The controls in this. It's so weird. Because there's other things like if you use the keyboard, you can't prepare a movement when you load when you load into a new area. So say you go through a door, and whilst the loading screen is open, you hold the up button to start preparing to move up. When you then load, you have to let go of the up button and repress it. It's really weird. Nice. Got it. Oh, and now I've gone too high. Done. Yeah, as I said before with the infinite stun grenade trick, once you know the order of doing things, it won't take very long at all. You just have to know what the order is. Cool. Right, so now we're just on sticking around and waiting for a few minutes. Yes, yes, the VR missions. It does it. It's still on a separate. It's still on a separate disc. So you do have to load it in a separate, separate executable. But yes, you get all of the VR missions, and they are all unlocked from the start. So you don't have to unlock any of them. That's interesting. I don't know if the scope is available in VR missions. But, yeah, that's a good question. Is there any potential for that to be useful in VR? Yay! I did it quick. I did it fast enough for the for this angle. If you get your submission, you're submitting torture input early enough, the camera doesn't have time to swap to the sort of more close-up view of Snake on the torture bed. It would be a waste of time, but it depends if there's any grenade missions where you have to go out of your way to get more grenades. Probably not, because it takes a little while. But also, as I say, I don't actually know if the scope is available in VR missions. You would have to sort of ask someone who speedruns VR. It's one thing I've never touched. I've never considered learning to speedrun VR missions. Mainly because I don't enjoy VR missions that much casually. I've played them. I've played quite a lot of them, but like the grind to try and get better scores is not something I've ever been that keen on. Oh, like don't get me wrong. Oh, I think they're cool. I think it's a great addition. I mean, like in MGS2 in particular, there's so much content in them. They get a bit repetitive if you're doing the same ones on all of the characters, but it's just not really for me. And they do get some of the MGS2 one. I like the sniping ones in MGS2. The ones like where you got to protect the food. Yeah, you either have to protect some food or protect Meryl those ones I just can't do. There is a limit to how far I can get in MGS2 VR, and that's the reason. Yeah, there's just like a plate of food, and you have to stop guards from getting to it. Oh, I probably wanted Johnny's alert there. Oh well. What? Oh, bugger, I'm not, I wasn't focused on the game, so my keyboard inputs didn't work. That's better. Yeah, you gotta throw that stun grenade the moment you go around that corner. Pazzo's focus script, is that something that allows keyboard inputs to still be used? I have the focus patch. I have the focus patch where I can still use controller inputs whilst the game's defocused. But I didn't know there was one for keyboard inputs as well. That would be useful. Not from, like, there's a new Lego Batman game that basically looks like Batman Arkham City, but in Lego. Indiana Jones and the Last Circle is getting DLC, and it's coming to Switch 2. There was Silent Hill F got shown off. I can't remember. I didn't see much of it. Oh my days. Okay, so this guard here. There we go, fine. Yeah, if you screw that up, you've got to do that. I thought there was going to be something, unless it's getting shown off later, because this was only opening night. Gamescom's still on. But yeah, I think the expectation with Delta now, because it's only a week, obviously it's only a week away now. I think the expectation now is anything that they show, it's going to be Fox Hunt. That's better. All right, come on, infinite stuns. Help me out. I'm intrigued about the Fox Hunt. It has been revealed that Fox Hunt isn't going to be available on launch. It will be an update later down the line.
Gentlemen.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here is the boba skip, and we haven't got it first time, because you see, ladies and gentlemen, the reason why is because it plays one of two different animations for Snake recoiling from the damage, and this, ladies and gentlemen, is not a very good attempt. It is not being very nice to me. It's on. It's failed again and again and again. I'm not in the right position for this. And I am in real danger of dying here, ladies and gentlemen. This is not good at all. Oh my days, ladies and gentlemen. It is just not my day, apparently. I think I might be dead. I am indeed dead. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been a disaster, ladies and gentlemen. And I don't really have time. I could reset. I got time for one. If I reset right now. This is the worst. This is the worst it's been tonight. I had like 3 runs in a row where I got it right first try. That was awful. I can't remember the last time I had it. Yikes, ladies and gentlemen. Yikes indeed. That is not what you want to see, ladies and gentlemen. You know that reward was only supposed to be 1, ladies and gentlemen, but I'm so glad that I'm just like rolling with it. And there we go. Second time round, first try. Do you keep infinite grenades if you save and reload the game? That's a very good question. I would have also thought so, because it should save everything. Don't know if I need these grenades, because I've got all of the other grenades. Whoops. I could find out. I'm just gonna carry on. I'm not gonna. I'm probably still gonna beat my old PB. I need to have another look and see what my old PB was. Oh, one thing I'm forgetting to kick cancel. I've completely forgotten about kick cancelling. 3903. As long as I beat 3903. I can tell you, because I was looking at Raven earlier, I can tell you I was at 18 minutes and 17 seconds at the start of Raven's fight. So I am still ahead. I am still on PB pace. Raven, yes, Raven is in front. So Raven is, so you go in the room, there is a box immediately in front of you. Raven's on the other side of that box. On hard. So easy and extreme, left side corridor. Normal, bottom right corner. Hard, the box in front of you. But hard is the only one where he's in the middle. He's not over on one of the sides. I grabbed the spare grenades. It'd be worth checking to see how many grenades I've got left at the end of this. I should have 12. I have 16. I've got 16. Okay, I don't know. Who cares? Night, Cooper Chomp. Thanks very much for joining in. And thank you for joining the Discord server as well. Why did I have 16 grenades? I grabbed 4 packs. Yeah, I did. Yeah, of course I grabbed 4 packs. 2 in the canyon, 1 in the nuke building, and 1 in the thingy. I definitely only need 12. So how many grenades have I got left? I've still got 5. Yeah, you only need 12 grenades. So yeah, I didn't need to grab extra. Probably for hard, you probably cut out. I don't know. Oh no! As the difficulty goes up, you don't want to cut out the nuke building first floor ones because you have to wait for longer for the guards to turn and look. That's 11 alerts as well. Oops, did not mean to throw that stun grenade, but I did. Not that it really matters. Doesn't make a huge difference. So yes, I am still on PB pace by quite a bit. But it could be a lot better. Whilst I can't stream tomorrow night because I've got stuff that I need to do. Once I've done all of that stuff, I probably do have the chance to just play some games. So I might do this run again and see if I can do it without like screwing up Boga skip. It's no god pal. Well, it's Palki. Whoops. It is Palki without bomb this time, which that's a first for the evening. That was an okay Palki. Oh. Game. I can confirm the jankiness you're seeing on stream is... If you're seeing any jankiness on stream, okay, now it is just OBS. But I don't know, this might just be my viewpoint. It might be fine, the stream might be fine for you guys. No, it's affecting the game again. This is weird. It is stuttering. Okay, it's stuttering for everyone. Yeah, this is weird. I was hoping that throwing that stun grenade would be faster. Okay, I think we're good again. Clearly, something didn't like something. No, the stream's still janky, isn't it? Seems to be my frame rate seems to have dropped. I'm not dropping frames, but my frame rate has dropped down to. It's no longer at 60 FPS. This is really weird. Try like closing Chrome. Seems like Metal Gear Solid's closing Chrome seems to have fixed. Oh no, doesn't seem to have fixed it. Weird. Oh, this is horrible. Don't know if you need to grab spare stingers from the blast furnace on hard. At this rate, because I know I'm probably going to redo this run, I'll probably not grab them to check. This is awful. What the hell's going on? My GPU's at 100%. Why the heck's my GPU at 100%? So something's wrong. Is something wrong with OBS? Oh, I went through too early, didn't I? Oh, no, I didn't. That looked like I'd gone through too early. Yeah, my video cards, like, OBS has done something weird. I may have to restart it, but if I'm going to restart OBS, there's not really much point now. Like, we're pretty much at the end of the stream. How is it for you guys? Is it still really bad, or? It seems to have stabilized a little bit, but I can still see the FPS counter dropping down to like 40 odd every so often. Okay, we'll stick it out because, as I say, it's not worth restarting. And if I'm gonna clearly Metal Gear Solid did something that OBS didn't like. Weird. Yeah, it seems to have stabilized now. I'm not seeing the FPS counter drop. I'll have to check Task Manager again. Task Manager is still suggesting it's using OBS is using up 100% of my CPU of my GPU. Oh yeah, and there's the JANK again. Hey, I'm doing okay. My OBS is suffering a little bit. You may notice some jumps. MGS has done something to it that it doesn't like. I wonder if closing Metal Gear Solid and would fix it. Or maybe like I don't think that does anything. I'll see if that makes a difference. Like I've tried to like no, that hasn't worked. I'd like reset the game capture. Oh, I'm nearly dead. Christ. I noticed I'm nearly dead. The splicing confirmed. As I've already said, this I wouldn't want to upload this run anyway. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Ah, sweet. For anyone who's in MGSR, Metal Glenn Solid has just posted an announcement. I knew this announcement was coming. He mentioned it to us the other day. Oh, we are full. I'm gonna. 15's not a lot, but I think we get them back on. Pretty sure we still get them back on them. Hard. Since this isn't a run I'm going to upload, I'm going to try without it and see if it's good enough. And if it isn't, then I know when I try and do this tomorrow that I need to grab some more. Yes, Glenn has just sent a message out about what's happening with Delta as far as speedrunning is concerned. Like the speed, well, as like how Discord's going to work with it. So basically, the current Delta channel is going to be archived, and a new Metal Gear Solid Delta speedrun channel will be opened. This isn't how speedrun.com is working. Because as has always been the case, MGSR, Discord, and Metal Gear Solid speedrunning are not the same, which I still think is ridiculous. But them's the rules. For the time being right now, the Snake vs. Monkey speedrun.com page has added a Delta category. Unless it becomes decided that Delta's version of the game needs its own page. So as a result of that, any talk on Discord about Snake vs. Monkey mode or Snake vs. Bomberman in Delta should be directed to the same Snake versus Monkey channel that's already exists for MGS3. There's already stuff on speedrun.com about how Delta's going to work on there. I'm assuming it should be. It says that the Delta speedrun channel. Oh no, let's talk about the speedrun channel. I don't know how it's going to work on speedrun.com. If it's like any other release, it should you shouldn't be able to post any times. At first. Yes, that Stinger missile does come back. Usually when a brand new game comes out, speedrun.com shouldn't accept submissions for like the first week or so, because it gives everyone time to sort of get into it, get used to it. Also means if there's any massive game-breaking bugs that get fixed, you don't have a bunch of runs that are already deprecated the moment a patch comes out. Otherwise, you have to get everyone to down patch, which can be a pain in the ass. It's a pain in the ass for anyone not on Steam. Down patching on Steam is actually quite easy. But for consoles, it's like not really a thing. All right, let's see if this was enough. If this was enough stingers, or whether I did need to go in B-man backtrack. This may have all been a bit jank, but at least I've got the split. I've got splits. And yes, I had more than enough stingers. Considering I missed so many, I did have more than enough stingers. Just gotta be a bit careful. So I nearly lost it. Yeah, it's only on extreme that you have to go and get more. Obviously, if you don't lose any time going and getting more. It's just if you can be bothered to do it. Now would be the time for it, wouldn't it? Oh, that's bad. Nice recovery. It was a fairly nice recovery. I'd say at least I've got some splits to put to work towards. And this is despite everything, this is still a PB. Let's say 39. I think I said 3903. Yeah, 3903. As long as I beat 3903, which I'm pretty sure I'm going to. Oh. Unless this section now takes me 4 minutes. Shouldn't do. Pretty sure it doesn't take 4 minutes. A leaderboard up, so let's see what it would be. No, maybe not. Liquid. Oh, still getting a bit of jankiness. Oh, missed the second bonus shot. Damn it. My my liquid escape has not been very good this evening. Did get a quick shot there. The quick shots are easier the harder it gets. I find I get quick shots on extreme relatively easily. I think it's because on extreme, liquid shoots you very quickly, so to compensate and give you chance, he has less iframes. So you need to be able to shoot him quicker than his normal iframes would be, because otherwise you'll just get shot every time. That's it. That's enough health. You can always get one more hit in. So yeah, this is definitely a PB. Not a huge surprise considering boba skip and minimal install since the last time I did this. By 1.5 minutes. 37:31. 1.5 minute PB. So that could be a lot better. That one continue was massive. So yeah, I will probably the normal runs that I've done, I'll take the best one of that. I'll upload that. I think that'll be done. Hard, I say, hopefully once I've finished work, what I've got to do, tidying up and stuff tomorrow night, I might jump on and just do another run and try and get a hard one that doesn't have a horrible continue in the middle of it. This 39, I can tell you that this 37:31 would put me... It would only put me one place up the leaderboard. This is this makes me 8th instead of 9th. So yeah, definitely not one to submit. So yeah, I'll try and work on this one. Pig stuns are worth it on extreme. Probably it's if you're not yeah, but you still get all of your health back. You still get all of your health back following torture. So that's fine. As soon as you come out of torture, you're on full health. So that's not a problem. The only thing it wouldn't really be helpful for is if you're doing big boss rank, then you wouldn't be throwing stun grenades in the underground base 3rd floor. You don't throw stun grenades for that. But apart from that, I mean, big boss rank isn't the fastest way of beating extreme anyway. It's only if you want to do big boss rank, it's cool. Yeah, you do have to make pig chaffs. You don't have to make pig chaffs to do that, but you if I recall correct, as long as you don't use any extra as long as you don't have to create any extra stun grenade, you don't use any extra stun grenades for the boba skip. I used to find that I'd be able to throw one the first time I went up. I wouldn't be able to throw one the 2nd or 3rd time because I'd need to hold on to one for swimming out of the control room. I'd be able to do the 3rd one because you pick up more stun grenades in the blast furnace. But that's it. Before like my graphics card blows up, apparently, I guess I should call this a night. Thank you all very much for joining in. I say unfortunately there won't be a stream on Thursday. As I say, I've got this staff meeting to attend. So I will hopefully see you this time next week, next Tuesday for Delta. As I said, there is a chance that it's going to have to be cancelled because my mother-in-law is staying. I'm hoping that my mother-in-law is instead going to come up on Wednesday morning. I have already mentioned to Heidi, so I'm going to, trying to sort of push her to say, if at all possible, please can she come in the morning, rather than stay over, because we've been big. Like any other time, it would be fine, but we've been bigging this up. It's the first time a Metal Gear game has released. I'm in the office now as well. Originally, I was going to be working from home, so I definitely had a chance to install it. I'm going to be working in the office because I've got my interview. I've got my 2nd stage interview that day, so I'm going to have to make sure that my computer's on at home, and that I can remote desktop into it to make sure it's to get the download started, because I want to make sure that it's downloaded ready for the stream, because otherwise Tuesday might as well not happen. But if Tuesday, for whatever reason, Tuesday doesn't happen, we will do it on Wednesday. We won't wait for Thursday. We'll do Wednesday, Thursday instead. Keep an eye on the Discord server, folks. There's a lot going on. If you're following me on Blue Sky as well, that's all I always like to post on there. Say lots of stuff going on. If stuff comes up earlier than Tuesday that I want to announce, certainly the tease that I did in the Discord server about this event speedrun for beginners thing, that I will post about the moment the second part of that goes live. The stuff that I'm doing on Thursday, I say that event, I believe that event will then be posting over the weekend. I don't know. That might be out of my control as to when I can announce it. They might announce something beforehand, but I don't know. But yeah, when that event decides that they're ready to go live, like announce stuff, then I'll go with it. But if they haven't, and I'm free to do it next Tuesday, that's when I'll do it. But I gotta wait and find out, because as I say, that event, we're getting prepped. It's gonna be cool. Anyway, thank you all very much for joining in. We did get a raid today, and we should always pass the raid love along, shouldn't we? So let's have a look and see Who is currently live to pass you on to? No one in particular on my follow. I need to increase the number of people I'm following. Anyone else streaming in from MGSR since we're on Metal Gear stuff? Streams. Nope, I was the last person to post to say that I'm streaming. So I'm on that case, rather than spend too much time trying to find, I guess we will just leave it there. Thank you all very much for joining in. Say no stream this Thursday, but there will be a stream on, hopefully there will be a stream next Tuesday where we play Delta for the first time. I will keep you updated on Discord. Good night, everyone.